Hi you guys, Nate Lieberman here with the Dog Nerd Daily. We're going to continue our work with Jack on teaching him to weave between my legs, and what we're going to try to do today is we're going to assign a verbal cue to the full behavior of going behind my left leg, coming up in front of my left leg, going behind my right leg, and coming back in front of me, and that's going to be one repetition. And after he does that one repetition, I'm going to assign a verbal cue. So I'm going to assign the word shmona, which is Hebrew for 8, as in figure 8. You can do whatever you want, whatever makes you happy. And we'll see how it goes. As always in dog training, Jack is going to have some input as to how this process goes. So, okay. So, still using some luring without the food. So Jack knows that the food doesn't need to be in my hand to follow my hand. And I'm using a physical gesture for this behavior in moving my legs a particular way. So I bend my left knee. He knows that that indicates to go behind my left knee. I bend my right knee. The same thing for that. And I always want to assign a physical cue before I assign a verbal cue. As one of my dog mentors always says, dogs are nonverbal creatures. They will always, or I guess most frequently, take a physical gesture over a verbal cue. So I want to have the physical gesture in place, and then I overlay the word before the physical gesture. So here it would be shmona, bend the knee, he goes through, shmona, click, reward. So verbal cue, physical gesture, shmona, mark it, reward it. Verbal cue, physical gesture, mark it, reward it. And here the word shmona is going to be assigned to the behavior of going back between my leg and going back behind my other leg, a full figure 8. Later I may choose to assign a different word for him just going in back of my left or right leg. This behavior I'm going to be taking into canine freestyle. And so, excellent, really nice, Jack. While it's really, often really helpful in that discipline to have a verbal cue, the physical gesture is just as important. So I will likely be utilizing both. So obviously Starbuck, obviously the work with her is a lot more fluid because she very intuitively understands that when I present her with an opening, she wants to go through it. She likes the experience of going from a position of not moving to a position of moving. She likes that fast twitch sort of behavior, and so giving her an opportunity for it is inherently rewarding. The problem you're seeing in this session, the challenge that I'm encountering, is that I haven't thoroughly taught her that once she goes through and behind that once she goes through the opening, that she is to come around in a particular direction. And you'll see me using some guidance and then trying not to use guidance, and that's again my trying to to go forward in the process before she's ready. And I am mistaking her propensity to go through my legs, or the ease with which she catches onto that part of the behavior, with fluency in the entire behavior. Because the entire behavior is not just going through my legs, it's coming out a particular direction, and she's not fluent in that entire behavior. And so I have jumped the gun a little bit. So she will benefit from a bunch of repetitions where she comes the right direction in front of me, reward, 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 and then bring her back to the work that I'm doing in that session. Very nice, my friend.